Today, because it's the beginning of the year, I would like us to focus on setting intentions. The beauty of Yoga Nidra and how it's used a lot in yoga is to kind of take a goal or a resolution or an intention and plant it deep within your psyche. So a way to think about it is that in Yoga Nidra, we are going into the deeper parts of your consciousness. This is actually happening. And when we bring an intention there, it's like planting a seed underneath the soil. So we're not just like throwing it on top of the ground, hoping it sticks. We're actually pulling back the dirt, putting it down there, and then covering it back up. And it'll more easily take root from that spot. So before we start with our practice, I want us to spend a few moments in contemplation about what we have an intention around. The way that yoga talks about intentions is that the closer your goal or intention is toward what your heart truly wants, like what's going to serve you, what's going to fill you, what's going to help you heal you the most, is more likely to take root. It was more likely to come to fruition. So let's spend a couple of moments just, if you're already laying down, you can keep laying down, but just close your eyes and take a breath or two. And maybe you already know what your intention is or your resolution. And that can be for this year. It can just be for the next little bit, whatever time frame. Maybe you've been working with one for a while. And see if you can, actually we'll back up really quickly, just kind of contemplate what that intention might be, something you want to manifest or bring more of into your life or let go of from your life. Maybe it's a personality trait, maybe it's something more tangible, something you can have an intention around. It's best if you don't think about it too hard, because usually when we start thinking about these things, our intuition comes in and just says, hey, this is it. And maybe we need to just trust that. What is your intention? And then see if you can filter this intention down into as few words as possible. Sometimes there's all these caveats that we attach to things, but see if you can make it down into like 1 to 3 words about what your intention is. I'll give you an example just with the one that I've been using lately. My intention is resilience right now. So I could say I want to be more resilient at this or that or in certain situations, but really what I'm looking for is just to build resiliency. So the one word for that is just resilience. What's your 1 to 3 words? Simplifying it, condensing it. And the next part of this contemplation, and this will all help with the practice of Nidra when we get there, is to, instead of having it be a future tense statement or intention, create a statement around it as if it already exists, as if it's already true. And so for mine, my intention being resiliency, my present statement would be, I am resilient. And so what's your present statement? Saying that you already are that you already have that. I am that, I have that. And then keep that with you. Take a deeper breath. And gently bringing yourself back enough so that you can start preparing yourself for actual Yoga Nidra by laying down, by making any final adjustments. You can turn the lights down in your space. You could do whatever you need to get ready in this moment. And we're going to use that statement both at the beginning and toward the end of our practice. So keep it stored away. We'll bring it back. But make yourself comfortable. And a reminder that as we practice Yoga Nidra, the body can become colder. It also becomes quite soft. So what might feel comfortable at first may not feel as comfortable later on. Just make sure you have as much support as you can so that when the body does change its quality, that you'll be okay. So maybe a softer pallet to lay on, or maybe having a blanket nearby if you don't need it yet. And then let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and you might even want to sigh audibly as you settle into your lying position. Knowing, checking in that you'll be practicing Yoga Nidra, and that there might be some distractions, both internally and externally, and that they're just noise. You don't have to have any reaction to them, especially the external ones. And if you find discomfort in your body throughout the practice and you need to move, do so, but only after you've made sure that you actually need to move. Sometimes there's some nervous fidgeting that happens. That doesn't actually have to happen. But by all means, if there's pain or severe discomfort, take your time shifting and then drop back in when you're ready. And with that said, make any final movements to make yourself 10 to 15% more comfortable. And then we'll begin. Please repeat in your mind, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra to set a deep intention. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra to deeply rest my body, my energy, and my mind. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra right now. We'll begin to count backwards on the breath from 12 to 1. So it'll be inhale 12, exhale 12. Inhale 11, exhale 11, and so on, all the way down to 1. If you lose count, just start over. Wherever you're at in your counting, go ahead and stop. And we'll begin to Circulate your awareness throughout your body. You don't have to move at all. Just bring your awareness to each point as I name it. And if you lose place, just pick up wherever we are at the moment your awareness returns. So please bring your awareness to the point between your eyebrows. The point at the center of your throat. Your right shoulder joint. Your right elbow joint. Your right wrist joint. The tip of the right thumb. The tip of the first finger on the right hand. The tip of the second finger. And the tip of the third finger. Tip of the fourth finger on the right hand. Your right wrist joint. Right elbow joint. Right shoulder joint. Throat center. Left shoulder joint. Left elbow joint. Your left wrist joint. And the tip of your left thumb. And the tip of the first finger on the left hand. And the tip of the second finger. Tip of the third finger. Tip of the fourth finger on the left hand. your left wrist joint, left elbow joint, left shoulder joint, throat center, and the point at the center of your chest, we'll call it heart center. Your right nipple, heart center, your left nipple, heart center, and the point on the spine behind your navel. The point at the center of your pelvis. Your right hip joint. Your right knee joint. Your right ankle joint. The tip of your right big toe. The tip of the second toe. Tip of the third toe. Tip of the fourth toe. Tip of the fifth toe on the right foot. Your right ankle joint. Your right knee joint. Right hip joint. Pelvic center. Left hip joint. left knee joint, left ankle joint, tip of the left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, and tip of the fifth toe on the left foot. Your left ankle joint, left knee joint, your left hip joint, pelvic center, navel center, heart center, throat center, eyebrow center, awareness at the eyebrow center, awareness at the eyebrow center, and remember your intention, that present statement. Repeat that present statement in your mind 3 times now. And imagine now your body surrounded by golden light. And as you inhale, 2 streams of that light enter through the nostrils and converge or meet at the brain center. And as you exhale, that light takes root, becoming stronger and brighter, feeding that intention. Inhale again, 2 streams of golden light through the nostrils, meeting at the brain center. Exhale, that light takes hold, it takes root. Building light around this intention. Again, light through the nostrils with each inhale. The truth of your intention becoming manifested, that light taking root with every exhale. Please continue. Light to the brain on inhale, taking root on exhale. Two streams of light to the center of the brain on inhale. That light taking hold on exhale. That light becoming brighter, stronger, more potent. Two streams of light to the center of the brain on inhale. Taking root, taking hold on exhale. A few more rounds, light to the brain on inhale. Taking hold on exhale, brighter, stronger, more potent. And then holding that light at the brain. Feel it spread into every cell of your body. Downward to the neck and shoulders, arms, hands, chest, belly, back, pelvis, hips, legs, feet. Your whole body filled with light, your whole body in your awareness. Holding your entire body in your awareness, filled with light. With your entire body in your awareness. Feel your body heavy, as if gravity has been increased. You're a stone, a mountain, grounded, rooted, heavy. Feel your body heavy. And then feel your body light, buoyant. As if you were a cloud, you could drift away if you wanted to. Feel your body light. And feel your body heavy, pulled toward the core of the planet, as if you were made of lead. You couldn't move if you tried. Feel your body heavy. And then feel your body light again, as if you were floating in air. Spacious, buoyant. Feel your body light. And feel your body come to a comfortable density. And become aware of the surfaces of your skin and the regions of your body that you feel cold. And allow that sensation to fill your whole body. Feel your body cold. Aware of the surface of your skin. Where do you feel warm? Where do you feel hot? Allow that to spread into your entire body. Feel your body hot. And then that cold comes back in. Feel your body cold. Your entire body cold. Feel it cold. And then that warmth returns, that heat in your body. Can you feel it in your entire body? Your entire body hot. Then feel your body come to a comfortable, consistent temperature. And bring to mind a time when you felt frustrated. A time when you felt frustrated. Not what made you feel frustration, but the feeling of frustration. What does that feel like? To not have things go your way or to be convenient. What does frustration feel like? And then bring to mind a time where, for a period of time, things just seemed to go your way. The universe aligned in your favor. Providence was on your side. A time when things just seemed to go right. bring it to mind a time, and what did that feel like? And then bring to mind a time when you felt lost or hopeless, maybe confused, didn't know which way to go or how to be. What did that feel like? And then remember a time when you felt great. You were happy, content. There was a steadiness to you. What did that feel like? What did feeling good feel like? And then bring your awareness to the aspect of yourself that was unfazed by these dualities, the weight of the body, the temperature, or the seemingly polarizing emotional states. A part of you that was just able to be curious and witness these states without really any preference, just awareness, the witnessing consciousness. Unfazed by the highs and lows, the rights and lefts. Your witnessing self. And staying with that perspective, please picture a screen about 6 inches in front of your forehead, like a movie theater. And just watch the screen. See what comes on. This is sometimes called the Chitakasha, or the screen of the mind. And just observe whatever comes to the screen without wanting or needing to change it, without judging it. Just curiously, maybe in a bemused way, observe whatever's on. If you find yourself getting involved, judging, changing, being critical, just step back and just watch. Just be open to whatever comes to the screen. Allowing whatever comes to the screen to be there. And then allow the screen to go blank. In a moment, I'll start naming random images, and all you have to do is bring the image to the screen in as much detail as you can in the short amount of time I give you to do so. Don't try, just see it. So on the screen, please see a tall building, waves on the ocean, a train, an open field, snow-capped mountains, a newborn child, a grassy lawn, a chapel, a white sandy beach, a puppy playing in a yard, a red rose, a graveyard, the rising sun, sprawling mountain range, a busy city center, a swing set, a lone tree on the top of a hill, a rushing river, a starry sky, a red rose, an old man, the full moon, waves on the ocean, a calm lake, a crowded train, an open field, allow the scene to fade. And picture yourself standing on the road in the country. Standing on the road in the country. See it as clearly as you can. Is it a paved road? Is it a dirt road? Are there trees? Are there farms and fields? Picture it as best you can. And then instinctually picking a direction, start walking down that road. Taking in the scenery, knowing that the direction you're heading is the right one. And as you're walking down this road, almost like a song stuck in your head, you start to remember your intention, that present statement of your will. You are that, you have that. It kind of brings some joy to you to hear it in the back of your mind. You are that, you have that. And taking your time walking down the road. You feel your fist clench all of a sudden as you're remembering this intention. You look down, and as you open your palm, you see a seed. You see a seed. This is the seed of your intention. Already starting to manifest in this condensed form. And with this seed, you know you need to plant it. For it to take hold, for it to take root, for it to grow and manifest, you need to plant this. And so you leave the road and you head off in a direction that feels right to you. Maybe it's into the woods, maybe it's into a farm field. Don't question it, just go with whatever your intuition drags you or drives you towards. And you're looking for the spot that feels the most fertile. Maybe it's a spot that gets plenty of light, or a spot that has really nourishing soil. Maybe it's near water. Take your time. And you instinctually know, you intuitively know when you've found it. And when you do find that spot, you settle down onto your knees and using your hands, you pull back the earth, the soil. You stir it up, you loosen it. You move away any dead leaves that might keep it from actually growing. Anything that might block it. As you pull back the earth, and you'll know how far to dig. You'll repeat your intention in your mind as if you were feeding this seed in your hand. Repeat it 3 times. I am that. I have that. And then you place the seed in that hole you've made. You tenderly, you lovingly cover it back up with the earth. And as you finish covering the seed back up, you place both hands on the loose soil. And you picture or sense what you would look like with this manifested if you were already that, if you already had that. You picture it. Maybe it's a felt sense, maybe you see it in your mind. And as you see it, as you sense it, you start to feel gratitude that it's already come true. It's already come true. You already are that. You already have that. You're so grateful. You're so grateful. And it's as if that gratitude that you're feeling, that light from within you, it's as if it's watering this seed. Making the ground around it even more suitable for growth. So much gratitude that it's already come true. You already are. You already have. And before you leave this plot, before you leave this single crop, say a prayer for it. Maybe it's a prayer of love, hope, light, peace. And then closing this time of planting, of sowing, closing it in whatever way feels best for you. And as you leave that plot of land, that seed well planted, you have faith, you know that it will grow. And you walk back toward that road. And as you step onto the road, you see a portal open up in front of you. Maybe it's a beam of light, maybe it's something else, but a passageway opens. And with all the trust in the world, you step through that passageway. And your mind re-enters your body, resting here on the floor. Your body still filled with light. And you remember once more your intention. Repeat it in your mind 3 times. You are that, you have that. And feel the gratitude knowing that it's already coming to fruition. Your intention deeply planted. Now, as you rest here, please picture the room around you in as much detail as you can without opening your eyes. And when you're ready, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller, nourishing breath. And slowly begin to make gentle movements in your body. Slowly, in your own time, bringing yourself back. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Namaste.